but you know, I also like to hear them sometime because they're great knowledge and great talents that really helps out the scene. I always watch it and listen to it with the broadcasters, Neolars. I personally love it. Okay, I don't want to miss anything here, so the bands will be. I hope my camera. Okay, my camera is a little bit covering here, but you gotta live with that one, okay? So the bands coming out will be Keeper of the Light and Enchantress, followed up with Chen here. Anyway, lately I've been seeing a lot of Enchantress in pubs. Like I said, I'm still following and catching up with the scene. And Keeper of the Light is always an option to ban, I guess. There are some nice support bans coming up from both teams, like position 4 and 5. So, really wondering how this game goes for both of the teams. I personally don't know much about Brame, but I'm really excited to like know these teams in the scene and how they really like work together. Because when you think about Dota 2 right now, as far as I've joined recently, it is such a like fast-paced game. Like it matters. Not only your draft matters, not only your items matters, but the timing matters. Like not only your farm. Like comparison to Heroes of New World, I could say like Heroes of New World was much more of a slow-paced. Maybe it's the same with Dota 1. Since I haven't really played Dota 1, I can't really talk much about it. But comparison to a game that I used to play, my first MOBA, Heroes of New World. This game, like, it was more of like
10 seconds
long phase farm and just, you know, go out there and fight, you know.
5
but
seconds
this game can be really interesting, especially with the smoke gangs, especially with like taking out with the yankings and pickoffs. I feel like the map has a lot more advantage in this game as well for both sides. You can really like sneak in and, you know, have a little strategy going on that you can just, you know, execute it. If you execute it in the right time, you probably got it too. Death Prophet into Earth Spirit. I really like Earth Spirit in it, like as in general. For any team, it's some sort of like you know, having an LC in your team or having an Earthshaker. I'm really like a big fan, and I play Earthshaker a lot too. I'm like really big fan of Earthshaker players, even though I haven't really recently seen Earthshaker plays much in the scene. Maybe I missed them, but Earth Spirit is really such a nice initiator, and position 4, I believe here. But we're gonna see once the draft is like ending, we're gonna see how the laning will be. This is like a total new experience for me. As I said, I don't know the players much and what do they, you know, play as a role and whatnot. So we're gonna like kind of like, you know, bear me on that one. Bear with me. Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter is really like, I would say like semi-favored carry for me. But with the combination of IO, it can be really strong. I mean, what kind of like carry is not strong with IO? I cannot really tell. That IO is like a Monarch back in the days for me in Heroes of New World. It's like, you know, Monarch had heals, Monarch had, you know, disables. That hero was like a little butterfly that, you know, would save you and would, you know, everything to save you and everything to kind of like delay the fights. I used to be a professional. Actually, I would say professional. I'm bragging a little bit on this one. Monarch players. So it's kind of like, it reminds me, Io is definitely reminding me of Monarch here, which is a great hero to have. And I'm really surprised why it's not bad. I would say it's one of the strongest support picks in the Dota pool of all times. And I'm actually surprised it's not being banned here. So there's the follow-ups coming up from both teams with Ember and Leshrug and Bane and Razor and TA. So I really like it. I really like the thought about, hey, you know what? You can't have Bane in your team, or well, you know what? You can't have a free Storm Spirit in your team. Will be coming up for both. Really strong bans are coming out from both teams. Remaining. I really like this. And, you know, a couple of mid-ban coming up here from both teams, like Spirit and a TA. I really like it. I really fancy right now. And you know, I'm expecting Team Liquid to have like more of a stun potential draft within the Gyro and IO. I hope they will have it. Like I said, I haven't watched the draft or the entire game until now, even though it's a replay. And welcome to my stream, and it's so nice to have you here. So Dark Willow, I mean, when you think about it, right? Dark Willow as a support, or I think it's a support here, right? Okay, let's hope. Dark Willow as a position 5 here really favors the Earth Spirit, Death Prophet. It's like you want to kind of like evolve on that Death Prophet with the stunners and the catch-up. So, you know, what is going to stop you with all that, like, you know, ulti on, pushes, and Dark Willow is such a great pusher as well as the AoE stun. So I'm really liking what I see here. Ooh, okay. Team Liquid with a Mirana into Sand King pick coming up here. I believe that's a position 3 and position 4 Mirana. I think Boxy plays Mirana. I think I watched a game before where he does that. So wow, I'm actually, you know, that's a bit of like an annoying lane to play against. You know, Sand King into like Mirana stun. You know, that's always been a combo wombo, like Sand King into Luna, or same with Magnus into Pyromancer in Han. So I'm really excited. Ooh, Morphling. Okay, so this is one of my favorite carries ever to pick and have in your team. Even though he has like really like, you know, like he needs kind of like levels, and he's a bit weak on the lane at first, but you know, it's not the most like, you know, early laning phase kind of like carry kill potential until like a couple of levels here, but I'm pretty sure he'll do fine. It's so nice to see Morphling players, actually. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. So, okay, so we have our carry. We have our position 4 and 5 on Brame. And we have our position 5. We have position 5 and carry, and the same on both teams. So drafting right now is on left on to the mid lane pick. Alright, let's see. Let's see what's gonna be our mid. I mean, I'm actually, so one of the bans will be co-op, which is a perfect, you know, like a distraction for Liquid to have, or Invoker. Like, you know, I feel like the both teams kind of want to pick like something really hard snowballer in their team. I actually even like Tiny, but I think Tiny would be like, I mean, so I realized people in Dota doesn't really get that blink advantage, but you know, build into like Shadowblade into like freaking what's that called? Shadowblade into Echo here. So they don't really favor the Tiny blink play, but in Heroes of New World we used to always go for that blink and initiation, but that's fine. Lina will be one of the bans as well. So okay, that's interesting. Maybe Void could be really nice for both teams here, even. Like, especially for Brame. If Void Spirit comes out with into Earth Spirit, Dark Willow, and a little bit of utility with the Prophet would be really nice. Whoa! Okay, that's really surprises me. Batrider on that solo crush level 6 mid. Okay, I'm actually fancying this. Please give me the Void on that Brame then. You know, I want to see more utilities, because Batrider is such a hero that I've seen and I watched so far that it's just going to wreck you with all these, you know, stacks, and it's just going to, you know, finish anyone off on a level 6. So it is something, you know, I'm expecting Brame to like really contest on those runes and really contest on the early pressure onto mid and really contest on the rotations for that Batrider alone, because I don't know what really stops a Batrider when you think about it. I really don't know. Something with maybe like an escape, something with the utility like we said, maybe Void Spirit, maybe what else? Maybe even Monkey King? Monkey King mid for Brame or Void Spirit could be really nice. What else? Let me think about all these like AoE. Let me think. Alright. Oh my god, and it's gonna be the Void Spirit. Let's go, boys. I would actually fancy Monkey King too here. Monkey King really works out well. I mean, I guess it would be hard to catch up some of the poggers, some of the heroes in Team Liquid, but I would never say no to, you know, all around the vision, kind of like, you know, snowballer, like a Monkey King here. Anyway, we're going ready. We are ready for this match. Are you ready for this match? I'm really excited because the draft equally alone from both teams really brings out so much potential. And especially like there's so much early pressure on with the Willow into like Earth Spirit and Death Prophet alone on Brame versus, you know, Sand King and Mirana and Batrider pressure. So I would expect, I don't know, I'm expecting like Batrider to just focus on the mid lane push, and you know, because mid lane alone as a Batrider is gonna be really annoying. I expect him to like, you know, have like a blast, and Mirana and Sand King into roaming, you know, has a kill potential, yes, but it's a scary thing to go for those pickoffs when you think about the Brame hero choices. So they really have to have like a really secure game. I feel like the Liquid right now is going to be much more of a secure and go for this like rotations, go for the response kind of like gameplay rather than you know, rather than the like, you know, hey, we want to keep constantly pressuring your lanes. More like push into like response with the stunners, like kind of like I expect Liquid to have a little bit of defense because that Prophet alone, and like even without the Earth Spirit and whatnot, it's kind of like a rough game. You know, she's kind of like gonna bring out to the table the same kind of play. It's like, you know, I push, you push. It's kind of like she's very tanky as well when you think about it. So I don't know who wins it here. You know what I mean? Boxy in a little bit of trouble, gets a stun followed up by Willow. He's gonna fall for that first blood. Boxy. Oh, that smoke play by Brame already paid off. All right, this is really fast ongoing game right now. How many bounties we got? We get a little bit of wars coming up for that rotations early on. Secure a gyro farm. You know, have a little bit of sight on the lane. You know, I actually fancy having a little bit of like early sight on for your safe laner, even though most pubs or like in pub games, people would be like, put it on the off laner, but you can always get one later on. You don't really have to like have an off laner ward. I feel like winning this laning phase on safe lane is much more stronger in Dota, and along with the mid winning laning phase. Oh, actually. Go. So I'm like, you know, a little bit fancy that too much, you know. I always want to have a safe lane farm. I mean, safe lane, just win the lane a little bit, and with no deaths possible, if that is possible. So, alright, let's see what we have. Double gauntlets here. I want to see what Boxy has. Okay, fairies are my best friends. Fairies. This is a very Liquid gaming. Let's go. I like it. Okay, going for the headdress. Okay, let's go. Oh, Willow goes really low here over there at the same time. I mean, that was a little bit of waste of stun there. Now he gets to get a lot of pressure by Mirana. Pops the soul, so better get a new one, boy. Better get a new one, boy. Mirana keeps putting that auto tags. I mean, they seem to have a little bit of less. Let's check out the Insania follow-up here. Okay, Earth Spirit just pulls back the lane, have a little bit of free farm right there. In the meanwhile, IO chasing for that XP. You know, Insania chasing for that XP and just, you know, just want to farm that a little bit solo XP. I mean, solo XP for Gyro is also like really advantage, or in general for every carry, I would say. If your support can give you like a solo XP, yes, you know, that's always a good sign. I want to check the mid laner a little bit. I mean, Batrider. All right, let's see. Okay, can I have this my way? Give me a second, guys. I'm not really the best at the settings thing yet. More goes down a little bit low. How low can you go? Okay, okay, free camera, yes. Here we are, teams uniting. Gyro getting kicked back on the tower, getting a lot of damage at the moment with the death prophet. Is that Siphon? Yeah, Siphon follow it up, but won't be able to finish him off. Okay, I missed a kill. Okay, I don't want to miss a kill. Can I go back a little bit? Oh, here comes the stun follow-up by Sand King right here. Is he gonna get arrowed or what's gonna really happen here? Okay, he gets a lot of more pressure here. Wait, Velo died? How? Okay. I want to see... Wait, I want to see where was that kill coming from. Okay. Again. Oh, sorry, I didn't really... Okay. I don't want to miss it. So that's the best part about actually casting the replay. See, over here... he's already low. And Mirana, he's just stunned perfectly while he's trying to dodge Boxy. In the meanwhile, gets a free cheesecake right there for himself. I mean, that's really, really good for Boxy to have that early lead on because you don't really get to farm a lot as a position 4. But the ganking and hitting those spells is also an advantage. Gyro, I mean, she should be just fine. You got like 9 sticks. No, sorry. That's Iron, my bad. Gyro should be just fine for now, but he constantly getting hit, and the Siphon is out of cooldown right now, so we'll see what's going to happen here. Followed up with the... There we go. Instead, they're going on Insania here. Unlock. Okay, gets a rocket. Are they just want to put more pressure here? Siphon is going to be at little trouble for Gyro here, though. The wave hits. Oh, the charges to save your life. That's so good. Headdress is completed on Insania, so that should be fine. Want to see that extra regen coming up? Yeah, here comes the tango. Let's go. Want to see that extra regen coming up? Void. I'm actually surprised. Void has been farming quite well when I think about it. I want to see the net worth here. Void seems to be farming and versus Batrider quite a bit of. Oh, I like what happens here. He uses that Q just to farm a little bit. Alright, typical. Okay, I missed another kill. Damn. I need me a personal rotator. Earth Spirit trying to put that pressure on that Ayu, but he has level 2 on that Swarm, so it's going to be able to get that kill. That's actually quite a lot of damage, dude. Quite a lot of damage. Oh my god, there's so many actions going on that I'm missing. Give me a second again. I don't want to miss that kill. I fall. What's happening right now? I missed it again. Imagine. Who died? Morph dies? Where is my Morph? No, Mika gets a kill on... Oh my god, Mika gets a kill on the... Oh, okay, I want to see how that happens. I'm guessing it's just his stacks. Oh, he's diving him just like that. Alright, gets a free kill. Dark Willow TPs in the making. Gonna miss his stun. He's looking forward to like put more stacks on him. That's a double stack. That's a Mirana rotation here for an easy kill. Is that gonna make it? He pops the realm here. Shadow Realm, let's go. Still gets a creep for that. Do we have... Okay, we have an arrow that's coming up soon, but Void is back on the lane, so both teams are gonna fall off here. So the lane is quite pushed here for Team Liquid. So okay, Insania. I can't even criticize you, bro. I can't even criticize you. Let me just criticize you because all that pull, just to get that lane back. That's what you should be doing in a position 5 anyway. That's what I do too. Kappa, Arkham, best fucking support. Let's go. Alright, I want to see... Oh, I'm actually surprised he doesn't get a Sandstorm for that max farm potential. So, Barrow strike into that will be then... They want to look for that roam. Earth Spirit with the kickback on the Gyro. Io is too far a little bit. Gyro in the meanwhile should be just fine. Io was spamming that charge. Alright, so the stun follow-up for another stun follow-up. Morph, in the meanwhile, has a 5 charges, though. He's just gonna be like, okay, you know what, dude? I'm gonna chill back in my tower a little bit. It's fine. Won't be dying just yet. Does Willow has a soul for him? Not really. See, those kind of times, you gotta have that soul, man. Gyro is in a little bit trouble. Swarm is out of cooldown, though. It's coming up, but, oh, the tanking. The tanking is insane. Io saves the day once again. It has been like 2 times by now. He says that, if not 3. If not 3. I am impressed. I really am. You know, these kind of it just gives me motivational position 5 here. Alright, camping those runes. Gets the DD though. Not gonna be enough. Is he gonna get a free kill? Yes, he will. On top of that. Okay, you know what, Mirana, that was a bit disrespectful, man. He had it all time. He had it all the time. Mirana's like, no. Boxy's like, no, I'm a bit greedy, man. I came here all the way, you know, walking myself. They have a little good vision over here, though, so they know what the hell Mirana is all about. So, do we have any pull back potential? 31. Okay, Mirana. I mean, when you have no sentry around this, and it's like an obvious mid spot. I mean, he has tried here, but just missed it. Just missed it. I see how it is. Oh? Okay, I don't know how did that happen, but Earth Spirit followed up on the Sand King here. He has no stun. Earth Spirit rotation perfectly trading for that Willow on a position 3. I mean, honestly, Earth Spirit, what are we getting next? Do we have, yeah, we have the urn already, so that's good news. We have the urn on him. Early warding coming up. Sneaky ward. I always do that. I always fancy that. This is a kind of like, take out someone, you know, they always stack these as well, and take out someone really like early on, make them pay for what they are doing. And laning phase is over, right? 7 minutes into the game. That's a really lovely ward by Insania. In the meanwhile, Batrider gets a kill on that Earth Spirit, but he's gonna pay for that. But in the meanwhile, Void with a step in there. That's a 2 for 1. I'm pretty sure he's like, you know what, come and get me. That's 2 for 1 for me. You know, it's like, it's okay. I'm actually, you know, he's just fine with it. Earth Spirit on the follow back on the gyro. They really want to follow. Oh, okay, that CP should be able to save him. That's good. Alright, that's like 200 IQ, baby. Let's go. Alright, that's a well-timed TP right there. And he's just going to regen and come back. Mickey, in the meanwhile, looking for a kill here on that Death Prophet. They really need to kill him. And are they going to make it? Oh my god, Earth Spirit followed up on the IO. That Prophet will fall, definitely. Batrider, and no one expected this Mickey to come around in that top lane and actually get those kills. No one. Because we don't really have a ward. We don't really have that. So we didn't really have that ward over here. Are they here? Especially I do fancy like a lane ward for that TPs here. I mean, when you think about it, even with the ward, it's really rough to like cover in everywhere. But still, you get to have a little bit of, you know, have a little bit of more clue what was going on and what's really expected. I mean, to be honest, he wasn't really showing mid, and they do have a perfectly mid ward, so I would expect Brame to have a little bit of, like, you know, have a little bit of eye on the site. You know, stop slacking, keep on working. Taking the stacks in the meanwhile, just, you know, perfectly working out with that boost. That's a 4K network on a goddamn Sand King right now, doing a lovely job. In the meanwhile, they do have... Okay, the Void Spirit goes on to Mirana. That's a 3-kill streak ending there. They just smoked up as well. They're looking for more blood here. Brame. Looking for more blood here. Already smoked up. Mickey has to die. Here comes the Void. Here comes the follow-up. Here comes the kickback. Is that going to be enough? He dodges perfectly the Dark Willow stun. Oh my god, he dodges perfectly that Dark Willow stun. That really had to hit. If there is one thing you want to do at this game to recover, that really had to hit. Even more fling rotating. Okay, guys, that's a lot of rotating right now. And the arrow hit on that Willow. Willow's going to pay for that out of position. Well, never mind. I take my word back. Those are the charges you want. Oh, Sanking with the blink. On top of that, with the ulti coming up, more fling will fall. I'm pretty sure no one's seen that coming. Except you and me. Except you and me. Mickey well plays and cheers up the team. Let's go, boys. I mean, 5-10. It's not looking really that bad, but right now, the phasing changed. the situation changed right now because
Radiant's
right
bottom
now
tower
Team
is
Liquid
under attack.
conquering your wards. I mean conquering your jungle with their wards, and they're really looking forward to with that blink into initiations that you're gonna have to have Brame backing up those ganks, backing up those kills. Batrider will get a 4-man here. Should be an easy tower for Brame here with the Dead Prophet ulti up and whatnot. Sand King though. Here comes the boxing. They're still looking forward to hit a... Maybe... Yeah, okay. The arrow missed. So we're going to back off from it, right? We're going to back off from it. It's all good. Gyro, how's your farm? We finished the Falcon Blade. Going back to jungle farming. You know, no rush on that tier 1 towers. That's fine. I mean, tier 1 towers looks a bit scary, to be honest. Like, how do you tier 1 tower versus a Dead Prophet without a pick off and whatnot? Boxy. What are we getting on Boxy? Alright. Okay, okay. Boost that Sand King. Okay, so he's going like buff items to boost that magic damage. That makes sense. Boxy. Okay. We approve. Archons approve Boxy. Archons approve Boxy. Okay, so in the meanwhile, Brame is having a blast with the Death Prophet. Even the Martling joins into those pushes tier 1 towers. So there will be more gold in the making, but followed up stun, Earth Spirit. This is exactly what I mean. Brame is trying to secure those ganks and trying to like babysit their you know, their cores and doing a fantastic job here. Just to you know, while Team Liquid just goes like, okay, we need those kills. Willow gets out of position once again because they got also like a lovely ward in there, but doesn't really cover the other side of the ward.
Radiant's middle tower is not safe.
So, I mean, this is exactly what I was talking about. Brame doing Earth Spirit right now, putting his try-hard pants on, and you know what? I know you got a Blink Sand King. I know you got everything. Okay, that probably just died. Wait a minute. We're gonna go into that. But before that, I want to finish this. This is exactly what I was saying about Brame. What Brame should be doing right now is they are doing it perfectly. I don't even have to say it. They're just, you know, I gotta secure the farm on my cores and keep on just response, defensive, you know, because what Team Liquid is also perfectly executing is that they want to put these early pressure on. They got the blink on Sandy. They got a like double stunners. They got Batrider ulti alone. That's a lot of distraction. That's a lot of hold. Gyro is free farming complete. So what I expect Brame to do right now, if there is a time that is not like this, right, where 4 people are securing their jungle and Gyro farm on that, if we get to have a sneaky ward, and a perfect opportunity to pick that Gyro off, or forcing another rotation, like pressuring, like right now, no one is farming on the bottom lane, and the lane is a bit pushed far. That's fine, but I mean, kind of like if you had like some sort of like a lane ward and vision over your jungle here, and then your carry can maybe like show up on the lane and force a rotation and TP's back top, smokes up, and then actually get to have that, you know, Team Liquid net worth a little bit, soak that up a little bit, you know. Hello, Gideon. How are you? So this is what I'm expecting right now, but it is rough. It is rough to, you know, execute such things like that. So it is all about timing and whatnot. All right. So I'm going to go back to on the game, and I'm actually really excited because both teams are putting their, you know, try hard pants on. And I love me those kind of matches where it is just like this, you know, where it is just perfectly played out. All right. All right. We're going back. Are you ready? I don't want to miss a single moment here, even though I missed like 2 or 3 people love, people hands. All right. Oh, okay. So this is okay. So this, I missed it completely. Sorry, guys. There has the word over here that is outside. That's a lovely wording and vision coming up. So we have entire idea what's going on in Liquid's jungle right now. A ward on the tri-lane right now is like so risky because like, you know, they don't really show up. Even though they show up like 2 on the lane, they don't really show up for the rest of the heroes here. So it's gonna be like rough to, you know, but I wish there was a catch on that tri-lane, because I mean, they kind of have to split the farm. So you can't really entirely like farm 5 on the lane or farm S5 in your jungle. You just gotta be there in the right time at the right place, you know? Alright. Never back down, okay? This is exactly what I was talking about. Brame. Maybe forcing a little bit of rotation here, or getting that kill on the Sand King. That's a bit ballsy. That's a bit ballsy. That's a lot of spells wasted on that Sand King though. Are we gonna get it? I don't think so. Okay, that didn't hit. That's a lot of responses coming up. Even the gyro TPs. That's 4 TP coming out from Team Liquid here. Really want that kill. You really want my man down? I'm gonna get your man down. Sand King stuns out perfectly. That Prophet a little bit in trouble. Gyro though, getting caught up like in 4K, bro. Oh my god. Earth Spirit going on that IO. Gyro just... Okay. I mean, I don't fancy this because Gyro just, you know, TPing first, taking the lead, and then if you haven't, you know, if you didn't like kind of like catch it up, go back a little bit, because you just kind of like farmed all that net worth and kind of like gave it like it's your birthday. It's my birthday. You gonna party like it's my birthday. All right, Earth Spirit, they still want to look forward to that Sand King, but in the meanwhile, Morphling gets out. Kicks out. Morphling falls out. Okay, carry for carry. Well, actually, carry for 2 cars here. That's really paying off for Team Liquid. Still. In the meanwhile, they just want to be like, back off, back off. This has gone not the same as it was planned. I think, to be honest, in that situation, I think Willow cheaping first over like Earth Spirit was kind of like a huge mistake, because like, by the time the rest of the team comes around, it's gonna be like really late for you to, you know, the second Sand King stun is out of cooldown and whatnot. So it's kind of like, instead of missing the kill, maybe it could be securing the kill by just, you know, having the Earth Spirit initiation and presence first over position 5. Okay, we'll see. I'm not sure if Brame right now is supposed to play position 5 aggro, but more into defense, more into like, you know, Dark Willow stun into like Sand King, stun, like newbie kibis. Use your, you know, spells wisely at that point.
He's under attack.
I want to see like Void farm a little bit. Okay, he has his eels finished.
Radiant structures.
In the meanwhile, Earth Spirit has been not farming unlucky so much, trying to babysit their cars. And Gyro, okay, Mac is finished on IO. That's a big item. I wanted to say post haste. It's the same name for Boots of Travel in Heroes of New World. So yikes. Sorry guys. DD, looking forward to. You know what? They have so much vision right now for Team Liquid that I kind of, it could be a good call for a rush. There you go. Brame thinks alike. You know, they could rush. I'm gonna kind of like secure it. That's a nice sentry right there. That's a nice sentry right there. So, alright, Death Prophet double stuns and ulti. That's so much damage when you think about it with the wheel as well. Oh, Dark Willow ulti is so late for the call making. He's gonna try to stun out, but he has the double stun on Sand King. He's just gonna be fine. That's, you know, he's just gonna be fine. TP out, we good. Gyro, crystals are up on Gyro. Okay. So I feel like at this point, the next move for both teams is like whoever wins the Roshan fight. Whoever wins the Roshan fight right now.
Radiant's middle tower may need a...
What are we getting? Okay, Yule's getting... I love these item choices in both teams. But I feel like Brame right now needs to really secure their jungle. I don't know why they have Amon in their jungle. That's a big minus for me right there. Even though they put the, you know, they put the vision in their jungle just to have an idea and whatnot. Maybe go for a pick off, but I want to see more smoke plays by Brame. And I want to see, I'm expecting like a huge comeback at this point. I want to have those advantages. The double ward in your enemy jungle, I kind of expect that to be removed when you have idea about where the Mickey is. Mickey, they all got travels with boot, man. I mean, boots of travel, they all ready to defend. They all pressure the towers, they all ready to go. Having an entire map control like this, they all ready to commit everything Brame tries to attempt. So that's a bit risky. That's really too risky. Too risky when you think about it. Okay, what are we getting next? The BKB. The BKB will be huge on Gyro because he's gonna be like, you know what? No more of your magic drama. No more of that. Like, honestly, it won't be no more magic drama here. I'm getting my BKB and I will not need much, but a couple of heals and, you know, a couple of kills. Okay, that rhymes. Couple of kills and couple of kills. I like how Team Liquid, in the meanwhile, taking the max potential farm in the enemy jungle, and maybe wait up for a set up here. Lincoln's finished on Morphling. Lincoln's, all right. Lincoln's. I'm not sure. Like I said, one of my weaknesses are like the carry potential items and core potential items while I'm learning still. So, oh, Lincoln's, I guess. I don't know. Alright, here we are. You know, time is clicking for both teams while they're farming, but I feel like Team Liquid is just gonna be like, you know, we have a pure advantage right now. We have a pure lead right now. Just keep this pressure up, but also secure the farm. Do not take stupid fights. I feel like Team Liquid is just like chilling here. But Brame, I want to see more from the Brame side. You know.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Dead Prophet in the mid. It's so risky to be a Death Prophet right now versus all these blanks. So he gets this on, but oh, it's just gonna be like a millisecond away with that TP. Stun followed up by, oh, this is gonna be so much enough for him to fall. There's like no one around him at this point, and no really, like I said, Team Liquid entirely have like not only the map control but entirely responsible, like 5-man boots of travel, almost a 5-man boots of travel. So like it's really a reaching love for Brame to come back here, but like I said, they know the fact that the enemy is entirely controlled in their jungle, so they are trying to farm wherever they can. You know, you get these games where it is really rough to find farm for your carry, but I expect kind of like supports in this situation to open up the map for you and try, you know, even if it has to be like a smoke ward and smoke, or like counters with the entire 5-man while you kind of go into your jungle. I kind of want to see like a 5 versus 5 work done here from Brame. I'm really expecting that because, well, unlucky. Willow will be on the floor here. I mean, now that Team Liquid has their pick off, regardless it's a support or a core, they could easily go for their rush call. They have ward advantage, vision advantage on the bottom lane and on the tri lane. So, alright, here comes the smoke gang or smoke into Roshan. Let's see. Is that gonna be a rush call? Is that gonna be a rush call? Should be a rush call. Please do a rush call. No, they want to get it like a better pick off. They want to get it like a fat pick off. Is that what you want to do? A fat pick off is a fat pick off, man. Jaro, in the meanwhile, BKB is finished up. Aya with the mech, Eels, boots of travel. Alright, what else? What else? Void. Oh my god, Void gets caught here desperately, but he is gonna be just in time. Bad Rider will be keep chasing him though. Oh, I'm actually surprised they didn't want to like use ulti for that. I'm actually, you know, okay, that was a 4-man, but who would think, right? Who would think?
Radiant's bottom tower is
Who would
under
think
attack.
that would be like, I mean, Void for you. That was like a really nice pick for the draft on Brame here, Sage. So
Secured their structures.
he's doing what he's supposed to be doing. Dead Prophet in the meanwhile gets caught again, pushing the farm and pushing the lane like that with no backup. This is the second time Brame puts themselves in the same situation of, you know, I just want to like, you know, I just want to do like this rotation, but I kind of give away a lot of farm and a lot of net worth for that. Gyro is sitting on that 12 grand. Who would have liked to sit on that 12 grand? He'll be a late tier 1 Collier, but also such a lovely response coming up from Brame here. They gets what they wanted. Lincoln's pop up. Oh, gets the eels during the ulti popping off. Sandking in the meanwhile, a little bit in trouble. That's, oh my god, pays off. Brame, some core work here. You know, put in the work, put in the hours. Damn, dude. Okay, this is the type of thing I want to see. In the meanwhile, one initiates on that bat, but bat is so fast. It's so hard to land that Dark Willow Stone on him too. Could this be a rush call? 20 seconds only. Sandking still has an ulti, so probably not. Brame's like, no, we can't do rush just yet. We just need to, you know, get much more farm and, you know, just secure our jungle still. Haven't gotten to poses. Guys, you just got like 2 kills. Come on. You just got, I feel like a little bit of sleeping and slacking going on right now. But guys, you just got like 2 kills. You can at least put a like lovely ward over there, like over here where I can't really draw. But try to have this pick up over here because he is like farming entire map. They're legit 5-man split. 5-man split farming whatever the hell they want to do. Because of the, you know, advantage of the vision and advantage of the supporting here that we get to see from Insania coming up. Some really, I mean, he got his swag on. What the hell? I mean, I've never seen such hardcore, you know, support coming out from, you know, okay, maybe I've seen. I also like do boost support and whatnot, and my support can be also tryharding, the most fucking tryhard in Oracle level. Let's go. Okay, in the meanwhile, DD Aether. Okay, that's DD. I mean, they could really rush. I've made this call for like 3 times by now. I'm really wondering why they won't make a call on the rush here with the DD. But I feel like the games, I feel like they'll just be like, maybe like, hey, you know what, this is a waste of time. I can just be like, do much more greater things than rush here. I mean, when you're oh, here comes the BKB popping on the Bat Rider, baiting that BKB though. They're like, no, we can't bait this. I want to actually go in here. We want to fight that BKB on, oh my god, Dead Prophet as well. I just realized we have a BKB on that Dead Prophet. Alright, Dead Prophet gets that kill. Earth Spirit, Gyro is in a little bit trouble. Morphling looking like, oh my, we want to go into that Bat Rider with the response here. What do we have? We have a Void Cash here. What do we have? Dead Prophet. No. Back off a little bit. Bat Rider's still in a little bit of trouble. Yes, he's still oh my god, puts those stacks on the Dead Prophet and still gets a kill on. What a warcast, dude.
Middle tower is in the wrong end of
What a warcast. That's a 2 for 3 though. Wait, has I read a buyback? Dude, I couldn't even. No. That wasn't a buyback, was it? Alright. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Alright, boy, he gets a double stun here. He gets the eels off. He still has the stun though, kept just for him. Mickey and Boxy. Well, sorry, not Mickey. I forgot his partner's name. Alienware and Boxy. I'm so used to Exxon players, dude. Or Spirit really wants that juicy juicy kill, but Mirana delays that fight perfectly, while Morphling still on that lion kill here. So, damn. Nubito. He's been playing perfectly for when it comes to like taking the farm. He looks like a troublemaker in Brame. As far as from, this is like the first time I watched Brame ever execute. So like, as far as the troublemaker, the most like troublemaker in Brame, I could say they're core, they're Morphling, because he's been actually securing the farm. He's been, you know, farming wherever he could, and under a lot of pressure and a lot of lack of vision. Regardless the worst situations, as a carry, he had his like eyes open, like 4 eyes open, and he's bringing so much onto the table. BKB, Lincoln's, all right, let's go. He is probably one of the reasons why Brame is right now, and as well as the Death Prophet kept pressuring the top tower, even though it didn't really work out well and did feed a little bit of network there. It was still some sort of space in the making when you think about it. So basically, in the meanwhile, Team Liquid looking forward to push that tier 1 tower and maybe open up for that tier 1 tower for that rush. Morphling. Okay. Alright, tier 1 tower is down for them. So, you know, open up for their rush, but they have the same, you know, they know what's coming up. Are we ready for this? That's the question, Brame. That is the question. Are we ready for it? I mean, we have all our cooldowns. I mean, not cooldowns. We have all our spells up and all our items up. So it might be it. Aghanim's working for the void here. What is our... Oh, Holy Locket. I really fancy that. So much mana. I mean, not sorry. So much heal on that idol here. I really fancy a Holy Locket. You know, I personally am a Holy Locket person. I don't get to see it picked a lot, but it's just one of the like cheapest items that you can get. That's like a puck, and there's a lot of spells going on. There's a lot of spells going on in this match. So when you think about it, Holy Locket is a perfect fit right now. Aghanims, oh my god, Moxie looking fat. Here comes the stun, dodges perfectly. They're like, nope, we're just debating you. We're just debating you. We just want you to come a little closer. Come a little closer, but we debating you. Debating you. Thank you, Chris, for the follow. What's up? We just debating you. We just debating you into a fight. Fail? What does that even mean? Fail? What did I fail? Oh, you mean the rush fail? Nah, it's just like, you know, a little bit of tickles, a little bit of here, a little bit of that right and left. It's like, you know, just the mindset is there. That's all that matters. Dark Below is a little bit of out of position here. Out of position. Dark Belows are dead. Dark Belows, please go back. Please. Please go back. Now you made it obvious we have a goddamn ward here. Yikes. A little bit of arc and criticism coming up, boys. Oh man, I love to have fun. Just watching, and I think you're a good tag with OD Pixel. Wait, I think I'm a good tag with the OD Pixel. I don't know what that means.
More fuel for the fire. Radiant's bottom tower has a nasty situation.
Sand King. He's a legendary caster in Dota. Oh, okay. Sorry, I personally was telling earlier that I was personally telling in the beginning of my video is that I am like I don't know the scene and the names and the personal information about the casters a little bit on EU's follow up. White is just trying to make time to escape there. Do we have BKB? But you still have that BKB on the gyro here though. That Trevor putting a lot of damage on the IO. They really want to get that sport. Oh my god, gyro in the meanwhile. Even the BKB is not good enough for you at this point, man. Brame gets that core kill here. IO barely led. And it's crazy. I got chills, man. I got chills right now. It's a legendary caster. See your casting execution. Well done. Thank you. I got chills. I got chills right now. It's insane, man. Thank you so much, Kois.
I'll take your
Thank you so much. I'm actually not great, but I'm trying. Good casting execution, I mean. Oh, I really like it. Yeah. I really like the chills in my buddy. Put it on me. Put in the work, put in the hours. Earth Spirit with that initiation on the Sand King, but Morphling pulls up. Oh my god, Earth Spirit is like, no, 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 you cannot go anywhere. We won't let you. They are gonna get that free kill on the Sand King here. Morphling in the meanwhile, BKB is about to pop up in like 10. And they even had a vision! They even had a vision! What's going on, man? Earth Spirit doing the work, putting the hours, man. What is going on? Double Westel on that too. Poggers, let's go. I'm really excited about this comeback and the psychological war between Brame and Team Liquid right now because it is really insane. It is really insane. I want to see much more present from Boxy here. He's been farming a lot of items recently, but where are all the gangs go? Where did all the rum go? Where did all the rum go? Are you hydrated yourself enough, by the way? Please. There you go. Drink with me. Never run out of fresh juice. Drink with me, please. Oh my god, I missed everything. Earth Spirit will definitely fall here. They really want to get more here. Bad Raider. Oh my god, I missed a little bit on that. I'm sorry. Secret vs. OG game is absolutely worth the cast. A lot of things happen. Okay, we can go ahead next. We can go ahead on that, for reals. But please, no spoils for me, okay? No spoils for me. We can go next on that one. Why not? Alright, what are we doing here? Please, never run out of fresh juice.
The prize is mine.
Alright, so okay, for Team Liquid sides, we have seen it happening here as well. They want to oh, okay. Give me a second. Before this kill on, I want to go back. While I was casting this match, we have seen Team Liquid just perfectly secure their both jungle, like triangle and the jungle entrances, like over here and over here, and a couple of, you know, this Morphling getting so much like net worth right now and so much gold potential, and he is looking a little bit of scary here. So I like how all of a sudden, you know, supports are doing the most, you know, things that's supposed to be done is like, you know, hey, you know what, just because of the smoke gangs and whatnot, we want to kind of like go back to a little bit more farming because this Morphling doesn't really look, you know, as cheesy peasy like it was before. So I really like these team following up here. Actually, it's just that game is so good. Okay. No, I mean like in general, I like to try. Yeah, I like to try. I'm learning so much when I like listen to like Dota casters as well, which I like to like Dota cast listen. But on my stream, I'll just try to be me, as always. And thanks for coming and joining into me, cause thank you so much. It means a lot. While I work to be actually streaming as my job on Twitch, and hopefully eventually, like we have our schedule. I don't really have like any hours much, but I hope to catch up with you guys during my schedule and during my today is kind of like exception compared to my schedule, but I do have a weekly schedule. It's like five days a week, certified free. 5 days a week, certified free. Gets a Bad Rider ulti on that Earth Spirit. Void coming up though. Pressure on that Bad Rider. Oh my god. I mean, what is the cooldown of that? Okay, 100 for the Earth Spirit. I think this time they just was like, you know what, fuck it, get a peek off. So we can maybe try to. Okay, Rosh is. Wait. When did we get the Rosh, man? Did I miss that? Yikes. For now on, I'm your biggest fan. Thank you, Cuz. Oh my god, thank you so much. I'll definitely add like Dota casting streams on my schedule. I'm still like working on my schedule, but my hours are mostly EU hours because I'm from Turkey. And I do my streams in English. I've always been just an international person. After all, Sand King stun on that dark below. They, you know, they got what it takes. That's just like melt. That just melts for you. Dark below. What were you doing? Out of position. Out of position there. In the meanwhile, well, boy, trying to force that BKB on that Bat Rider. But, you know, a little bit of tickles. Mickey is going to be patient enough, hold on to his ground, and just go back and regen. That's fine. That's more than fine. I'm going to watch the stream as much as I can. Thank you, Cuz. Thank you so much. I want to see. Okay, we had a Scotty finished on Merfling, and what's the upcoming poker? Is that a list? Okay, and then we have Holy Lock at 10 charges on that. We have the Reaver. Okay, Octarine. All right. Let's see. Here we are. Here we are. Sand King. What are we? Okay, BKB on Sand King 2. That's crazy good. More vision, more control. You know, Team Liquid has been doing this like so rapidly this game that there's like nowhere to even farm left. I feel like a little bit of slacking was going on from Brame's side with the counters. Like, I really am actually surprised that we didn't have enough counters. But Morphling bringing out so much plays here. I mean, newbie though, don't, you know, everyone wants to have a carry like this that just, you know, at your worst, stick together with the team, keep the motives up. You know, and we're gonna smoke him and ride him, and you know, where are we going now? We have absolutely no vision. Do we have a ward on the Willow? Not really. Willow going first. I do not like this. Please, please have a little bit of, you know, have a little bit of defensive. Oh no. Now they know. They know that was a waste of smoke. Now I don't know. In the meanwhile, Moxie just be like, I'm on top of the world. I'm on top of the world. If that is gonna hit, you know, have my babies. Not really, don't. I'm not ready for kids yet. I'm not ready for kids yet. What do we have? What do we have? Okay.
Dire's bottom tower is in turmoil.
Morphling solo, pushing that tier 1. Are we responding that? Not really. We instead want to respawn and secure our mid tower because we are still looking strong. 22 grand sitting on that network on each Bat Rider, and oh my god, Bat Rider follow up on that Void. That's a huge target, dude. That's a huge target to be able to rush even if you want to. If you have Hesitates and the Dead Prophet forcing that BKB, they're like, back the fuck off, bro. Back the fuck off. I'm out of here. Now it's perfect time to smoke. Do we have any smokes? Can I like, no. Do we have any smokes? Smoke them. Smoke them. Do we have any smokes? 4 staff. Okay. He's like, I'm just gonna chill after that void, you know. What's that called? Remnant there. I'm just gonna chill, you know. I don't have to rush. Just make a little bit of space with our 4 staff. Hurricane beam. What are we getting? What are we getting, Poggers? Morphling. Oh, Morphling got the rush. Yeah, we still have the rush. Damn, I totally missed that, dude. How did I miss that, bro? How did I miss that, bro? I'm like, where did Roshan go? Yikes. You know, technical brain delay happens. It's all technical issue. Brain delay happens. Brame finally moving for that tier 2 top tower. So basically what we were seeing early on is that Brame, you know, distracted with that Dead Prophet, keep being on that lane, which works for you, trust me, and causes a lot of rotations, but causes a lot of farm with the feed as well. So right now, for the first time, well, not the first time as in like, you know, for the first time fight, but right now they want to actually like go feeling strong for that tier 2 tower push, which is acceptable, but I'm expecting they wait for that void, otherwise it can turn out to be really bad as fight right now with the rush losing. You don't want to do that, so take a chill pill. You got a ward on Dark Willow, you know, you got a Dark Willow ward on you, and it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be perfectly fine. Look at this beautiful one, like, it's like reading the enemy like a goddamn book, putting that goddamn ward just to have that movement and sight. This is exactly what I was talking about from a position 5 and position 4 position. Open up the map, defense, say like secure the map, and you know, if you're just, you know, blindly reading them like this book, you know, okay, they show up on the top lane, let me put a ward there, you know, we are expecting a huge fight there, and we got the advantage. Like, we got Sand King, we got freaking Bat Rider ulti, we got Gyro alone is a fat motherfucker right now. It is what I want to see. I want to see more vision, defensive and aggressive, and I'm really expecting Brame here to wait for that void to make it up. And the mid laner is pushing, so showing up on that top lane right now, please do not miss an opportunity, okay? Do not miss this opportunity. Alright, so we got the good wards. They know they have a Mirana ulti. No, that's actually our wards. Yes. My bad. Delusional cast right now. What a ward cast. Delusional cast right now. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We smoked up. Game sense is on. Game sense is on, boys. Alright, they still catch Dead Prophet here. Even with the BKB, he's gonna fall. What a ward cast, actually, man. He's trying to like TP out, but dude, that's a lot of stunners. That's a lot of damage. That's, you know, at this point, BKB is not even good enough. That's a lot of men down. I mean, men down to get that kill, you know. Rum pa pa pum, rum pa pa pa, rum pa pa pa. Man down. Oh God. What are we getting next, baby boy? I'm always like curious about the items. I want to like cover over everybody. Alright. Siphon is up. Double Siphon is up. Let's go. Stormcrafter, let's go. Vessel Lotus is up. Oh, we really... Okay. Refresh your art. I feel like Iron Driver is still a good duo. Damn. You know, I thought... Okay, so a little bit talk about the game. I thought... You know, I expected Brame to have Void, and I expect either Void or the Monkey King versus the Bat Rider mid. You know, I expected I'm gonna see like, you know, like a good team fight into Earth Spirit, into Dark Willow, but there's been a lot of misplays. I'm not gonna lie. There's been a lot of misplays. Death Prophet is so strong. Like, their early game was so strong. Now I feel like they had to play on to like combat game. Like, you kind of miss your chance. I mean, Earth Spirit did some like really nice catches and whatnot. Death Prophet and kind of like, you know, pushed the lane and had this farm. But playing the fast phase worked out better for Team Liquid with that double stun. Mirana, you know, Sand King and Mirana rotating to mid. And Earth Spirit kind of like rotated. I mean, there has been a couple of responses from both teams, but I felt it was going to be the opposite around. Even though like Marth kind of like need early levels and help in the lane, I felt like at some point we're going to see Dark Willow presents with the Earth Spirit much more with the, you know, Death Prophet, all three together. So, but after missing that like early phase and early plays, it became so rough. But what did they do here is that they made a huge comeback with their carry. Their carry is I'm impressed with Brame carry right now because, you know, they had like no like map space, yet he found farm. They had so much pressure constantly with the blink, really early on blink. Like, Sand King did so good on the lane, including like their position 4 getting kills and like rotates whatsoever. It's kind of like with the blinks, Sand King is always scary. So they kind of switched to like the babysitting carry and, or, you know, babysitting responding with those ganks and going for those traits. That's fine. That's how you should be playing anyway. But I feel like the map and the supporting was so, like, we have seen Team Liquid investing so much vision control while you have not even close vision control in your enemy jungle. So like, that is kind of making it rough for your carry too, because he doesn't want to farm in the dark. He doesn't want to, you know, he has to have a little bit of information. What the fuck is going on? Yes, he played perfectly. So, like, huge credit to Morphling player right now. Like, honestly, he did what he could do at best. And look at the net worth. It's not even looking bad anymore. 25 grand into 24 grand. I always say that because I love it, you know. Money talks. Okay, whatever. But, I mean, sorry. So, I'm actually really impressed the fact that, you know, this has turned out to like shift shaping a lot of stuff, and it's like, we'll see how it goes. The good thing about Morph is it can burst down IO and Morph gyro and use fire cannon. Their draft is mostly to jump an IO. Earth Spirit has been trying to, but always got cut. And Morphling is doing perfectly as he is. So we're gonna continue seeing and finishing this game. Before we want to go on to the second game, we'll have like a little bit break and probably a restart on my stream. So beware with me, okay? Where did smokes go, boys? Where did smokes go? You know? I do like this word, but it's not the best word to have. It does not get really countered, but it doesn't really get much more credit because no one kind of like smokes here. You can see like the push over here, but then again, you can see like over here as well. But I prefer a word over here as well, which gets countered a lot, but you know, sometimes it's worth it. Okay, they know they're kind of like has the Miran ulti right now. Okay, forcing that ulti is always a good option. Do we even have sentries? Do we have dust? Okay. What else do we have? Okay. Alright. So, basically right now, it could be a perfect call for... Okay, so now you know that they were in your jungle. They have like 5 freaking boots of travel, man, in the dire team. So it's really rough to like make any ganks at this point. Slowly moving up for that positioning, for that calls. They are farming all together, you know, securing that gyro here, going for that. Alright, gets a kill on that. Mirana though. What just happened there? Sorry, I missed a little bit. I guess he just like leaped and caught out of position. That's a 4K position right there. What can you do? How about a rush call right now? You have Mirana down, 73 seconds. If you want to force anything, let me see if there's like cooldowns. There's no cooldowns on BKBs, whatnot. Earth Spirit gonna A on this. Let's go rush, boys. It is rush on call, boys. Let's go rush, boys. No? Both teams had like quite a bit of time doing that rush, but if they're not gonna do that rush call, I'm gonna be disappointed. That's a 70 seconds. Okay, they're expecting the same. Okay, let's see. Maybe they don't feel confident enough to like maybe just go check that tri-lane and get that free kill. I think they don't feel confident enough just yet, even with the Mirana fall. Okay, here comes the initiation. It pops the BKB. Bad Right is trying to make some time for his team. Instead, he ulties Earth Spirit, and Earth Spirit's just gonna fall like that. Oh, he had his Stormcaster, but even that, bro. Oh no! They had gem. Yikes. Now it is a free gem on Team Liquid. Storm Spirit, sorry, Sandy gets a free kill on that Willow. In the meanwhile, Morphling, nope, I want you badly right now, Gyro. Are you gonna be mine? Gyro is still holding on. Mirana ulti followed up. Sand King follows up back on the Dead Prophet. Dead Prophet still has a BKB. Pops it like he owns it. Okay, what else? What else we seeing here? Just trying to make space, but he is definitely gonna fall. There is no turning back there. Maybe hold on to BKB a little bit more, but I don't think anything saves him there at this point. Oh my god.
Is under attack.
Oh my, oh my. Okay, this is a free rush now. Finally, boys. 42 minutes in the game. Boy? I don't know what's going on. I guess it's unnecessary. They just put their swag and be like, you know, it's all good. Be good, G. We in the hood, good G. 29K net worth on gyro, dude.
Is not safe. I see the gradient.
I don't know what else wins you the game if it is not this gyro.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower may need a Radiant's middle tower.
Pop the smoke and let's go. I mean, Bad Rider has an ulti on available. I do like me a word over here over than here. I do like me a word over here better. Okay, smoke for the rush. There we go, boys. Finally, you want that fat meat. You want the meat. Okay, there's gonna be like, it's the second. Yeah, it's the first rush for them. Okay. Morph had the first one. What else we got? Glimmer on IO. We're gonna TP. You know, get that farm. Don't waste time. Oh, gets the Arcane, not bad. Okay, so we're gonna push bottom lane, straightforward. We got the words. We know where the hell they are. We know where the hell they are, so we got the words. What else? What else we have here? All smoke them. We have. All right. They are, you know, playing around this tier 2 tower because they really want to get it. And a pick-off is a pick-off. So Team Nuclear right now, you know, if they want to get a pick-off right now, that would be it. That would be just right where this Mickey Pogger stands. So, let's go.
Radiant's top tower is getting walloped.
In the meanwhile, what are we doing here?
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
We have so many smokes. It's like, it almost feels like never on cooldown for Team Liquid here. Gets, oh my god, in the meanwhile, Earth Spirit gets caught. In the meanwhile, Dark Willow can't even use his ulti because he's got actually disabled. He got actually delayed super well from Sand King here. Can't even ulti, and Gyro, what is going on? Can't even, okay, pops the BKB right now. Satanic, full HP, Dark Willow is definitely gonna fall. Tries the Aether to go off. In the meanwhile, Sanky pops everyone pops a BKB. Morphing is like, no, I'm not going off. You're not going anywhere either. They are gonna get that kill, so that's a bit of like an over diving there. A little bit. Still has the Roshan, so they don't want to risk it. So they're gonna back the fuck off right now. This Morphling still looks pretty dangerous. I wonder if there's gonna be like a Morphling pick from like second game on both. I really fancy. So this is what I was talking about earlier. That I really love Morphling as a carry, and this is one of the like. This is one of the games that where it just. This hero just pays off. This hero has so much present, so much just like it's hard to explain in words. Just do the choking. Like, just stop reading. Just this hero just makes you stop reading. Gyro still has AS? Yes. Yes, yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wait, I'm gonna play that because it's been a while. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, yes, sir.
Alright. It's hard to press down Gyro at this point. It really is. You can see aesthetic and everything, and this is what happens. Earth Spirit, second time gets really out positioned right there. Or second, I feel like their initiation is so weak at this point if it's not Morphling going first. You know, I feel like their initiation is like super weak right now because I feel like every time it's gonna cost us like 2 players, maybe force their BKBs, and then we are all dead by the time BKBs are down. So I feel like right now Earth Spirit going in, even though this is why you have to kind of, I feel like instead of that, maybe Death Prophet tank, all that, like, this is an option, right? Like, Death Prophet tanking, popping the BKB, forcing BKBs, and Earth Spirit followed up. It is really rough. It really is rough. It's like, you know, tables turn around, Mr. Earthy face, and it's kind of like really rough. So I expect kind of like switching positions here. I'm actually pretty confused why position 4 and 5 is playing so aggressive and out of position when you kind of want to see their presence with their item choices and wait a little bit patient, you know, hold on to your spells, and you want to kind of like hold on to your spells, go for the moment, best moment to, you know, try to save that profit, try to save that void, or maybe even some of you have to sacrifice, but as long as you save the carry, should be a good cleanup game after the BKBs though. So I'm really confused, why are we having position 4 and 5 dying before they even get to pop their BKBs? Or, you know, it should be like they pop the BKBs, you take a little bit of fight, you kind of watch and, you know, watch for the perfect and wait for the perfect moment you want to go in and try to save your most valuable or whoever that is around. I mean, it won't be like your Morph dying first unless he's like really like out of position, right? Like, I mean, it won't be you always have to initiate to like sacrifice your life for him, because Morph just does good. Dead Prophet just does good. I just want to see Brame to like have their position tree really fort line, you know, instead of Earth, because every time Earth Spirit, okay, so every time Earth Spirit went in, he has no option to go back. It's no Force Staff. He has no eels, but the Stormcrafter, so he melts. Again, Glimmer won't save him. Like, I would expect we rush like eels here, or like Force Staff to save ourselves a little bit. You know what I mean? I would actually fancy a Force Staff on Earth Spirit way better than anything else at this point, because as long if he wants to initiate like that, he has to think about his escape plan a little bit, or the delay, right? I mean, you surely want to sacrifice yourself for a core, but like, do you really want to die as a position 4 or 5 before even the fight even starts or even gets in the mid stage of the fight? You gotta really think about those. I don't know.
Some dire have fortified their structures. Radiant's middle barracks need a hero.
I just feel like it's just, you know, go in and die kind of thing we have been seeing from Brame, and that's not what makes me happy. That does not really make me happy.